Differentiating instruction is a non-negotiable for all educators. Equitable teaching demands designing rigorous, relevant, and proactive curriculum and instruction tailored to students' interests, linguistics, and cultural funds of knowledge, learning styles, preferences, and multiple intelligences. In this video, we will discuss various classroom activities for differentiated instruction. What is meant by differentiated instruction? Which classroom activities can support you in differentiating your instruction? Stick around till the end as we answer all these questions and more as we delve into this topic. Without any further delay, let's get into it. We'll begin with Dr. Carol Ann Tomlinson, who describes differentiated instruction as the process of ensuring that what a student learns, how he or she learns it, and how the student demonstrates what he or she has learned is a match for that student's readiness level, interests, and preferred mode of learning. In other words, differentiated instruction encompasses a vast, diverse array of teaching strategies and attitudes centering on students and learning, the goal of which is to lead students towards acquiring and learning curriculum standards. It implies that each student is unique from the others and that they all have different personalities, perspectives, ideas, and interests. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are at the core of differentiating instruction, as it allows educators flexible, multi-modal ways of accommodating students' various learning styles, interests, prior knowledge, socialization needs, comfort zones, level of engagement or readiness, etc. Teachers can differentiate the classroom in at least 4 ways, depending on the preparedness level, the interests, or the learning profiles of their students. Content. This refers to the content that the teacher teaches during a lecture. It is normally taken from the syllabus given to the teachers by the administration. Process. These are different activities and practices that students perform to ensure that they fully comprehend the material that has been taught to them. Products. These are quizzes and evaluations that the teacher conducts to check how well the students grasp the material. Learning environment. This refers to the type of classroom atmosphere present in a class and how it affects both the students and the teachers. Now, moving on to the classroom activities that teachers can use in differentiating their instruction. Interview students. To determine the learning styles and preferences of students, you can conduct a survey. With the help of this knowledge, you can adopt an ideal teaching style in accordance with individual student needs. Or you can ask each of your students individually about their ideal methods of learning and studying. You might also ask them about their favorite lessons, projects, or learning strategies, as well as about the activities and projects they enjoy doing. 2. Create learning centers. Learning centers are diverse activity stations set up by the teacher and might contain simple games or creative projects to effectively educate students on various concepts. The teacher might set this up by having students rotate between the centers so that they can all participate in those activities. Ideas for stations are endless and correspond to your lesson's objectives. Target different senses within lessons. There are numerous strategies to develop students' various senses and skills. By using photos and videos, audiobooks, or manipulatives to instruct students, you can strengthen their visual, auditory, and kinesthetic senses. You may also encourage kids to express their creativity by encouraging them to draw or act out a dialogue. This way you can work on a child's multiple intelligences and help them develop different skills. Additionally, it would also assist students in potentially identifying additional areas of interest. 4. Run literature circles. Literature circles not only work great for discussing printed text, but also any type of authentic or inauthentic text, i.e., textbooks, podcasts, photos, videos, etc. With the help of literature circles, students' speaking and listening abilities are honed, and by helping one another understand various concepts, they also develop a deeper understanding of the material. This is a great time to assess whether students have grasped the essential questions or are able to accomplish their can-do statement goal. Knowing your students' interests and being intentional in the variety of activity choices you provide them are essential to differentiating effectively. Remember, differentiated instruction is a flexible and varied approach for all students in which assessment drives instruction. Lastly, consider using the workshop model as a way to integrate differentiated instruction into whole class, group, and independent learning. According to Carol Ann Tomlinson, differentiated instruction can be described as the process of ensuring that what a student learns, how he or she learns it, and how the student demonstrates what he or she has learned is a match for the student's readiness level, interests, and preferred mode of learning. Teachers can differentiate the classroom in at least 4 ways, i.e., content, products, processes, and learning environment. Teachers can use a variety of classroom activities to differentiate instruction, including conducting interviews with students, setting up learning centers, helping students develop their senses and skills, and organizing literature circles. That is a wrap on this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to press the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe to our channel to check out more mini lessons on educational topics. What is your approach to differentiating your students' learning environment and curriculum content, process, and products? If you have any questions or comments regarding today's topic, make sure to write them in the comments section below. You can also tell us the topics that you would like to see videos on in our forum in the video description. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for your service, educators. Until the next time, adios.